Chapter 1, Secrets. Dear First Grade Journal, my daddy went away on a business trip this week. He is doing job interviews. Job interviews is when you put on a suit and you wear a tie and you beg people for a job. I wish daddy did not have to do job interviews right now, because Halloween is coming tomorrow, and I'm afraid of that scary holiday. From Scaredy Junie B, first grader. P.S. I am not telling anyone that I'm scared of Halloween, or else they will tease me probably. Children are like that. I put down my pencil and thought about Halloween some more. Then I did a little shiver. On account of last year, a boy named Polly Allen Puffer told me 5 scary secrets about that day. And he said I am not allowed to tell anyone, or else a witch will turn my head into a wart. I'm in a sick face, and I tried not to think about that situation. Only how can you not think about the situation if you're trying not to think about the situation? I tapped my fingers, very frustrated. Then, all of a sudden, I saw my journal on my desk, and a good idea came into my head, because sometimes, if you write your problems in a journal, it makes you feel better about things. I heard that on a home shopping network, they were selling journals, I believe. I quick opened the pages, and I started to write 5 scary secrets that Polly Allen Puffer told me by Junie B. Jones. 1. Real monsters and witches go trick-or-treating on Halloween, only they don't even wear costumes on account of everybody thinks they're already dressed up. But they're not. They're wearing their real actual face and clothes. 2. Do not carve pointy, sharp teeth in your pumpkin, or else it will roll into your room while you're asleep and eat your feet. 3. Bats like to land on your head and live in your hair. 4. Black witch cats can claw you into shreddle. 5. Candy corn isn't really corn. I put down my pencil again and I read over the secrets. That candy corn one is shocking, I tell you. Writing my problems did not make me feel better. I put my head on my desk and I covered up with my arms. Just then, I heard my teacher's voice. His name is Mr. Scary. That's a good Halloween name, I think. Only he actually uses it for the whole entire year. He said to please take out your arithmetic books. I kept on staying covered up, because how can I do arithmetic when there's scary secrets in my brain? All around me, room 1 got out their books. I took my sweatshirt off from the back of my chair and I tucked it next to my ears. Sweatshirts help block out classroom noise. Pretty soon, I heard my teacher again. Junie B, are you all right back there? He asked. Only before I could even answer, a tattle girl named May started blabbering her head off. No, Mr. Scary, Junie B is not all right, she said. Junie Jones is not paying attention again, as usual. She thought for a second, and Junie Jones has been doing other bad stuff lately too, she said. Like yesterday, she ate half a sandwich from her lunchbox during silent reading. Only I couldn't even tattle on her because you said if I keep tattling, I'll get a note sent home. And so thank goodness that you're finally on the ball today. After that, room 1 got very silent, and Mr. Scary didn't say any words. I felt shaky inside. He was thinking of a punishment for me, probably. Finally, I raised my head, and I peeked one eye at him. He was sitting at his desk writing a note. I did a groan. It was to my mother, I think. I started to hide my eye again, only just then Mr. Scary stood up very calm, and he came to the back of the room and gave the note to May. I could not believe my eyeball. Please take this home to your parents, he told her. May's whole mouth came open at the shocking news. No, Mr. Scary, no, please. Don't make me take a note. Please. I wasn't tattling. I promise I wasn't. I was just saying that I'm glad you're on the ball today. That's all I was saying. I was saying that I'm glad for you. Mr. Scary smiled. Thank you, May. You're very kind, he said. Then he bent down next to her and he stuck the note in her backpack. I reached over and tapped on him. That note was long overdue, I said. Mr. Scary sucked in his cheeks at me. Please sit up, Junie B, he said. His voice did not sound happy. Now, he said. I quick sat up. Okie dokie, I'm sitting. See me sitting, Mr. Scary? I said. Plus, also, I am going to get out my arithmetic book, I think. I found it in my backpack. Yes, sirree, here it is. I've got my books. And so I am all set to do arithmetic now, I said. Mr. Scary kept on standing there. I looked up at him. All righty, you can be heading on back to your desk now, I said. He still did not move. I waved my fingers. Keep in touch, I said. Mr. Scary bent down next to me, and he talked real serious in my ear. You need to pay attention in class, Junie B, he said. I shouldn't have to tell you that. I did a sigh. Then I leaned over and I whispered him real private. Yeah, only I've got something in my head that's bothering me today. I explained. On account of scary Halloween is coming tomorrow, and I don't actually like it that much. Just then May's ears perked up. That girl has X-ray hearing, I tell you. Hey, everybody! Junie Jones is scared of Halloween, she shouted. I just heard her say it. Junie Jones is a scaredy cat baby about Halloween. All of room one turned around and looked at me. Really? Said my best friend named Herbert. You're scared of Halloween, Junie B? I didn't know that. I didn't know that either, said my other friend Shirley. How come you're scared of Halloween? Just then, a boy named Sheldon jumped up at his desk and he talked real loud. Well, I'm not scared of Halloween, that's for sure, he said. He stood there a second, then he did a little frown. Except for last year, Daniel Deltmont dressed up like Mr. Potato Head, and he jumped out at me from a bush, and so I had to drop my bag and run. Everyone laughed and laughed. Sheldon frowned bigger. It wasn't funny, he said. I had to start my candy from scratch. May rolled her eyes. Who cares, Sheldon? She said. The thing is that Junie Jones is scared of Halloween this year, and that makes her a scaredy cat baby. She leaned across the aisle at me. B-A-B-Y spells baby, she said. I crossed my arms at that girl. Oh, yeah? Well, T-A-T-L-T-A-I-L spells tattletale, I said back. Mr. Scary looked down at me. He shook his head no. I thought for a second, then I tried again. Tataltal spells tattletale, I said. Mr. Scary did a wince. I tapped my fingers on my desk. Then I took one more crack at it. Tataltail spells tattletale? Mr. Scary closed his eyes. I put my head back down on my desk. He covered me up with my sweatshirt. I appreciated that. Chapter 2, Candy Corn. That afternoon, I zoomed to my house from the bus stop, and I ran in my front door as fast as lightning. Tattletale, Tattletaletale spells tattletale, I hollered. After that, I used the word in a sentence. Tattletale. May is a big, fat tattletale. I heard my grandma's voice. Junie B, honey, is that you? She called. I'm in Ollie's room. Come back and see us. I circled my hands around my mouth. Okay, I hollered again. Okay, spells okay. After that, I hurried back there very fast, and I hugged my grandma real tight. Did I hear you spell tattletale? I said. I looked that word up in my dictionary at school. On account of May, tattletaled on me today. Grandma Miller was changing Ollie's clothes. She shook her head at that news. Oh dear, not more trouble with May, she said. Honestly, Junie B, you're just going to have to ignore that girl. I crossed my arms. Yeah, only how can I even ignore her when she calls me a scaredy cat baby? I said she told all the children that I am scared of Halloween, Grandma. Only if May knew what I know about Halloween, she'd be scared too. Grandma looked curious at me. What are you talking about? She asked. What is it that you know? I swallowed very hard. Then I made my voice quieter. I know 5 scary secrets. That's what I know. I said, only I'm not even allowed to tell anyone, or else my head will turn into a wart. Chills came up my arm. Polly Allen Puffer told me that. I whispered even softer. Grandma Miller wrinkled her eyebrows. Polly Allen Puffer, she said. Wasn't he the boy that told you monsters lived under your bed? I nodded my head. Yes, that's the exact same Polly Allen Puffer, I said. He knows lots of scary stuff, Grandma. On account of Polly Allen Puffer has a brother who's in 8th grade, and 8th grade is almost as old as a grown-up. Grandma did a little smile. Then she finished buttoning Ollie's sweater, and she put him on the floor to walk to me. Ollie does not walk that professional. He teeters and he totters and he weevils and he wobbles. He fell down on my foot. Then he patted my shoe very nice, and he said the word moo. Moo is Ollie's favorite word. He is not the sharpest tool in the barn. Grandma bent back down to pick him up. I touched her softy white hair. Bats would love that hair, I believe. I wouldn't go out on Halloween if I were you, Grandma. I said, not with that head of hair. Grandma Miller did a little frown. Then she fluffed her hair very much. Why? What's wrong with my hair? She asked. Don't you like it? I zipped my lips shut, because I said too much already, I think. Grandma Miller fluffed some more. Speaking of Halloween, your mother is coming home from work early today. She wants to take you to the store to buy a costume. Just then, more chills came on my arms. I started backing out of Ollie's room very slow. Yeah, only I might not want to buy my costume today, I said. I might want to buy it tomorrow, or the next day, or never, possibly. I kept on backing up. Okay, well, I think I'll go take a nap now, Grandma. And so when Mother gets home, please tell her not to bother me. I did a salute. Thank you and good night, I said after that. I turned around and I ran to my room. And I quick closed the door. A second later, I opened it a tiny crack. Yeah, only don't forget what I told you. I called. Do not go out with that head of hair on Halloween, 'cause that is just asking for trouble, Helen. Grandma Miller called me back. She said, please do not call her Helen. I shut my door again. Then I picked up my favorite stuffed animal named Philip Johnny Bob, and I hurried to get him in bed. If we pretend to be asleep, maybe we won't have to go to the scary Halloween store with Mother, I told him. Philip quick pretended to snore. I tapped on him. Yeah, only she's not actually home yet, Phil, I explained. Plus, I need to tell you 5 scary secrets, because I can't tell them to real actual people. But you don't count, probably, because your ears aren't really real. Philip Johnny Bob felt his ears with his front foot. Really? You're kidding me, he said. My ears aren't real? Are you sure? Because they really, really feel real, don't you think? I felt his ears. Yes, Philip, they do feel real, but they're just made of cloth. Philip Johnny Bob kept feeling his ears, and so finally I had to take his foot away. After that, I made my voice into a whisper, and I told him the 5 scary secrets. First, I whispered the secret about the monsters and the witches. Then, I whispered the secrets about the pumpkins and the bats and the cats. And finally, I whispered the secret about how candy corn is not actually corn. His mouth came open at that one. No, he said. That can't be true. Candy corn has got to be real corn. It has corn right in the exact name. Plus, it even looks like corn, kind of. And so if it isn't corn, what kind of vegetable is it? I did a shrug. I don't know, Phil. I said, it can't be peas, 'cause peas are roundish and greenish. Right, said Philip. And it can't be carrots, 'cause carrots are longish and crunchish. We thought some more. Then both of us looked at each other. Maybe Pollinell and Puff, our big brother, is wrong about the corn, I said. Yeah, he's got to be wrong, said Philip. Candy corn is definitely corn. There's nothing else it could be. I nodded. But the other scary secrets are true, I bet. You can just tell they're true by the sound of them. Like, why would a real, actual monster put on a costume if he already looks like he's wearing one? I know, said Philip. And the pointy, sharp pumpkin teeth make sense too. 'Cause what good are pointy, sharp teeth if you can't eat feet? Right, I said. And you know the bats and cat secrets are true too. 'Cause what bats wouldn't want to live in Grandma's softy hair? And witches' cats can definitely claw you into shreddle, said Philip. He looked up at me. Maybe you shouldn't go trick-or-treating this year, Junie B, he said. Maybe you should just stay here with me, all safe and sound, right in your own house. I hugged him very tight. That elephant is very supportive.